Besties, listen to this now. So what do you know? When the pastor, Jeffrey Shutterworth, come up at me, the first thing I did before I opened my mouth, I went to the high place. I went to God.
And the stone that the builder refused will always be the head cornerstone. And Vibes Cartel is still my boss. You know, nah try change that. He must still my boss. I forgive him.
So what I want, people, bless upon yourself. We here with another update. So you guys know Spice been getting a lot of backlash, a lot of flag the other day when she was supposed to go perform or speak to the kids, not perform, but speak to the kids, have a dialogue with them at these schools. She was supposed to be on a school tour. It got canceled due to a pastor and some other people, coming out and saying that Spice is not fit enough, to be talking to the kids. A lot of people was upset, and they had a lot of things to say. After that, we saw Spice, I think she kept a meeting with some of the, she had a meeting with some people. She was, I never covered that story, but she put out this video, right? She did a live stream on TikTok where she addressed the whole situation. Now I don't have the full live stream, but I got a piece of the live stream. And I think some of the things she was saying in the live stream was interesting, and I wanted to share it with you guys, you know what I mean? So I also have Lisa Hyper, coming out same way after getting a backlash on social media for, saying certain things about Vibes Cartel and, just speaking out. She said she was angry at the time. She was emotional, and, she went on a rant. And she got a backlash for it. So now she's coming out saying that, explaining herself what really happened and why she was ranting on social media. All right. Well, I'm going to play the Spice video first for you guys to let you guys hear what Spice was saying, after her school tour was canceled due to, the pastor, coming at her saying that she's not fit to talk to the kids then because, Spice have a lot of raunchy lyrics in her songs, them and all these things. Even though I disagree with that, because like I said, she wasn't there to perform any of her songs or anything like that. It was a school tour with her going around and having dialogues with these kids, and telling them to say no, I guess, because they say she was promoting her new single or something like that, say no, or something to that sort. So, I find it interesting that she came out and did this live stream and addressed the whole situation. So with that said, check out Spice and what she had to say about her school tour being canceled.
Besties, listen to this now. So what do you know? When the pastor, Jeffrey Shutterworth, come up at me, the first thing I did before I opened my mouth, I went to the high place. I went to God. Because you have to understand, before Jeffrey say what him say, come in and call him pastor, because he didn't act like one. So me going to remove the pastor off my name because he never act like a man of God. So we're going to call him Jeffrey. We not call him no Pastor Jeffrey Shutterworth. Jeffrey. Deafrey. Because you must be deaf. You never hear when God talk to you. You make the devil use you. But let me get my point across. Before Jeffrey come out and said what he said about me, remember, God knows him that going to say it. God knows him that going to make the devil use him. Because you have to understand, say, God like to get him point across. And I'm going to show you how God ended up getting his point across. Because if there was a problem in the church where these so-called people of God felt like they are better than us, because we know wash off with the water, God used me to show them, to stop it. Me don't know if I explain myself properly. Me want to say it again because me not sure if you not listen or you not understand. Or me don't know if me really explain myself. Yeah. The way how me feel explain myself. But we could talk again. If God sees something happening in the church, or God sees something happening in the community, where there are people like me who probably not baptized yet, and want to go into that particular church, and him see the corruption in the church, where when people like me go into the church sister them, through them baptize, see them, yeah? Mm-hmm. Because we know, say, enough of them type of people that in the church. So them look down on people like me. So if God see that happening, or if God saw that happening, God is not a God of confusion. He will find a way to show them up, teach them a lesson. He will also find a way to make it play out where them see say them wrong. Because maybe if somebody go to them and say, Pastor, I didn't like how you deal with this, because him a pastor, him feel mighty and bigger himself. So sometimes God have to use situations and show them. Because obviously Jeffrey, I saw him stay a long time, and a certain set of church people that I saw them stay, them feel like say them better than people, them feel like them know God more than nobody else, and them feel like God love them more than God love anybody else. God love all of us. He made all of us in our own unique way. So to stick to my point of what I want to carry through, besties, God used me to show them. So whatever they're doing, whatever is happening in the church, where they might act like them better than people, them to stop it. Remember, I said, God didn't know say this is happening, you know. So when me go to him, you know, and I said, God, what is? Me and you done talk already, me and you have a reasoning. You say if you give back, you say if you do this, you say if you do that. And when I step my foot forward, something come up in a way and it come from your people. Why me? God knows why me. Because God knows if it was somebody else, how the situation was handled, then probably couldn't manage it. Especially coming from the church, where everybody have this cliche where them afraid or whatever. So God didn't know, say, I had the power within me to stand up in my adversity, to face it. So that is why sometimes when God use we just have to make God use we. So going back to how God used me to show them, say them no better than.
So that's what Spice had to say. You guys let me know what you think about, what Spice had to say in the comment section, regarding to her school tour being canceled. So now we have Lisa Hyper, right? And the funny thing is, she did release the song, a new single. I was listening to it this morning. I can't remember the title exactly, Cups Up or something like that. It's a nice party song. Actually, it's been a while. I ain't heard a single from Lisa Hyper that actually sung like it's a hit. You know what I mean? That record sung like it's a hit record. I don't know why she's not pushing that record or promoting it more. But she's out there in the media getting a backlash for things that she said. And the conversation that she had with Photo Hype. And Photo Hype airing out certain things on social media. You know what I mean? So now Lisa Hype is coming out and clearing the air. She's saying, well, she did. I don't think she's taking anything back. But she's just saying, she was angry and upset and all these things. At one point, she was like, oh, she tricked us and all these things. But I didn't buy into that. You know what I mean? I didn't buy into that. I could see that she was really hurt or something is bothering her. And that's why, she said what she said. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not trying to defend Lisa Hyper here. You know what I mean? In no way, shape, or form. But, I'm just going to leave her to explain herself. And, you guys can, take it as you want it. You guys can either believe what she's saying or not. I'm not here to judge or be the juror. I'm just here to bring the message to you guys and, highlight these things in the media. So now she did a live stream either last night or this morning. I got up and I saw it. And, she was saying some things and clarifying, what really happened. So that's why I'm giving you guys this update. So with that said, check out the video with Lisa Hyper did, or the live stream that she did. Didn't get a full live stream either, but I got a few clippings I want to share with you guys. So y'all listen to this and let me know what y'all think about Lisa Hyper, coming out now and trying to clear the hair after all the backlash that she's been getting on social media. All right? Check this out. Until the next update, Wago, stay blessed, people. Check me, guys, on another one. I'm out.
I already booked my therapy session with Dr. Langmore. So when I come to Jamaica, I'm going to start therapy with Dr. Langmore. I already spoke to her about it. I just want to say I love you, Dr. Langmore. And I don't want you to worry. I don't want you to listen to all the calls that you're getting because we know all people wicked. No, I listen to them. Nothing wrong with me. But I'm still going to come and do therapy with you. All right, so for the people that are speaking about mental health, one, I do not have a mental health problem. Two, I do not suffer from depression. I don't suffer from the depression. See? Three, don't get me wrong, depression and mental health is real, right? And for the people who belittle people that are going through mental health and depression, I pity you guys. I pity you guys very much. I'm not follow footer hype on this cartel. I'm not follow nobody on this no cartel. And stop call up footer hype name. Stop call up the man name. Because me tag him. And me tag footer hype. And me tag footer hype. And really and truly, I never this cartel. I just a vent. You see it? I just a vent. I've put up with so much over the years, and I shall put up with no more. Yeah. No more I not put up with. I work for mine. I work very hard for mine. And him going to give me all away. I work so hard for me reap, and I shall sow. As I say, I never did a diss him, I just did a vent. Never did a diss him, I just did a vent. Everybody vent, don't it? You see me? Just did a vent, and after all that I've been through, you have to just understand, you know? You have to just understand and be happy and living life with see them, because me free and happy and me I live my life with who me for live it with, you see me? And me no emotional. Me just feel like a time for me be vulnerable and show my fans them raw emotion, you see me? Yeah, just feel like a time for my fans them feel the pain when me I go through, you see me? Yeah. And the stone that the builder refused will always be the head corner stone. And Vibes Cartel is still my boss. You know, nah try change that. He must still my boss. I forgive him for what he do to me over the years. And he is not God. And like how God can forgive me and me can forgive him, he have to forgive me because God forgave him and had mercy upon him for all the things that he has done. Zane, so I just time for we forgive each other and move on in a positive way and a positive life.